Rule 10. What is Rule 9? Specific services. What are those specific services? Just tell me services. Banking, NBFC, financial institution services, online database access and retrieval services, intermediary services, means of transportation for a period less than 1 month. Okay. Then Rule 10. Rule 10, we have two things: goods transportation services, services of transportation of goods other than by way of mail or courier, service provided by goods transport agency. What is the difference between these two? Services of transportation of goods other than by way of mail or courier, goods transport agency services. Why they have given it under two headings? Already I told you, while discussing goods transport agency service itself, I told you, not necessarily every person who is owning a vehicle will become a goods transport agency. And not every person who is getting the goods transported through one means will not become consignor or consignee. Okay. I may be having a vehicle and I am taking this vehicle, using this vehicle for transporting goods from one place to another place. It does not mean I am a goods transport agency. I am a normal service provider who is providing transportation services. Okay. I am a normal service provider who is providing transportation services. Example, daily morning we are getting milk packets by 5 o'clock, correct? Are you thinking that it will be made available during the previous day? No, exactly morning 2 o'clock it will start. Morning 2 o'clock. There will be some production houses nearing this Chennai, this belt. Okay. From there they will start at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Their job is only to bring and supply it to the depots. No other work. For that there is a dedicated business who will just transport that. And they will be paid in thousands. Rest of the day they will not do any work. Again they will take the vehicle and park it in their place. In their place means that milk manufacturer's place. That milk packets place. Understood? So what is their business? Transportation of milk from one place to another place. Will you call them goods transport agency? No, they are not goods transport agency. They are dedicated vehicle owners who are delivering goods from one place to another place. They are covered under the first category. Services of transportation of goods. They are not goods transport agency. Then services of goods transport agency. Goods transport agency means specifically registered as goods transport agency and who is issuing consignment note. Okay. Now, in case of services other than goods transport agency and courier services, we have to see the place of destination of goods as the location. Place of destination, not the place of arrival, but the place of destination. Okay. Now, this is a superb point. I want to bring in the export here. In case of export by land, that is by road, export by road, road means, say you are exporting vegetables to Pakistan. You know, Pakistan is dependent on India for vegetables. Do you know that? We are also exporting. Okay. But we are not exporting many things. We are exporting only vegetables, some small things. So we are exporting by which means? By land means. Got it? Now, there is a transporter who is transporting, not goods transport agency. There is a transporter who is taking goods from Kashmir to Pakistan. He is taking goods from Kashmir to Pakistan. Now, where the service provider is located? India. Where the service recipient is located? India. Both are in India. Understood? Service provider is in India, service recipient is also in India. Why? Service provider is the goods transport agency. Service recipient is that person who want to export the vegetables. Okay, that is consignor. He is in India. But in this case, what we should see the destination of the goods. Where is the destination of the goods? The destination of the goods is Pakistan. Is Pakistan taxable territory? No. Okay. For that matter, Jammu and Kashmir is also non-taxable territory. Correct? So both are happening in non-taxable territories. Both service provider, service recipient, everything is in non-taxable territory. Forget about it. Okay, no service tax. If the same transaction takes place from Himachal Pradesh, apples are being exported. Okay, Himachal Pradesh is famous for apples. From Himachal Pradesh. Is Himachal Pradesh in taxable territory? Yes. Service provider, service recipient, both are in Himachal Pradesh taxable territory, but the goods are destined to Pakistan. Okay, so now the location of delivery, where the goods are delivered, we have to take that as the location. As the location is in non-taxable territory, service tax not payable. Understood? Clear? Because for service or transportation of goods other than by way of mail or courier, we have to see the place of destination of the goods. See there. Example. If a consignment of crystal ware is consigned from Paris to New Delhi, what is the place of provision of service? Paris or New Delhi? New Delhi. Is New Delhi in taxable territory? Yes. Whether service tax payable? Yes. Okay. Next. Whether it is called import of service or not? Whether it is called import of service or not? Yes. Import of service. Who is liable to pay service tax? Importer. Service recipient. Next, goods transport agency services. Service provided by GTA. We have to see the location of person liable to pay tax. The location of person liable to pay tax. If the location of the person liable to pay tax is in taxable territory, service tax payable, otherwise service tax not payable. Okay. Now I want to bring in whatever we have discussed in goods transport agency services. In goods transport agency services, we have seen that who is liable to pay service tax? Either consignor or consignee who is paying freight. Okay, either consignor or consignee, whoever is paying freight. Okay, if either consignor or consignee is individual, then the person, that other person, any two, either consignor or consignee should be factory, company, cooperative society, we have got a list. But here, take an example that there is a goods transport agency, which is providing services of transportation of goods. Same thing what we have seen of that vegetables, export of vegetables, the same example, but now provided by goods transport agency. The transportation services provided by goods transport agency. Now, who will pay freight? Who will pay freight? Consignee, consignara? Depends. Generally, who will pay? Consignor. Where consignor is located? India. Okay. So whether it is a taxable service? Yes. Understood? Clear? Suppose if the liability to pay freight as well as service tax is on consignee, then no. It is not a taxable service because the person who is liable to pay service tax is not in the taxable territory. He is in non-taxable territory. Okay. Previously, you know what happened? All these cases are becoming export of services. But now, no way. You cannot treat it as export of service. Why? Take this. Location of person liable to pay service tax. If the location of person liable to pay service tax is in India, even though the nature of the transaction is export of service, but service tax is payable. Understood? Not all foreign exchange transactions will become export of service. There is a list. There is a list. Okay. Even place of provision of service should be satisfied. Then passenger transportation services. Rule 11. We have seen goods transportation services. Now passenger transportation services. Place where the passenger embarks on the conveyance for the continuous journey. Sir, it is very easy to remember. Just see. In case of goods transportation services, see the place of destination. In case of passenger transportation services, see the place of origin. Okay. In case of goods transportation services, see where the goods are delivered. In case of passenger transportation, see where the starting point is. Okay. Place where the passenger embarks on the conveyance for continuous journey. Okay. 1 second. We'll take the illustration. Okay. Next is Rule 12. In case of services provided on board a conveyance during the course of passenger transport operation, including services intended to be wholly or substantially consumed while on board. What does it mean? While travel, you will receive some services. Okay. No. If it is food, definitely it is not service. Sale of goods. It will come under deemed sales, not food. Some other services. Are they charging separately for that? Are they charging separately for that? When you can call it a service, or when you call something a service, activity for consideration. Tell me some services that you will be receiving on board a conveyance. Okay, on board a conveyance means during the travel. During the travel you will be receiving some services. Can you please tell me? What are those services that you receive? Excellent. Not Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi. Video on demand. There is no Wi-Fi facility in flights. Okay. Video on demand. For that matter, you should not use your mobile, tablets, laptops, etc. Okay. So if you are having a video on demand, what is this video on demand concept? In all flights, there is before the seat there is a small screen. Okay, it's a tablet actually. There it is connected to their database and they have a list of movies. So if you want to watch any movie, you can just pay some amount and you can watch the movie. It is video on demand. You have to pay and you have to watch that video. Okay, like that there are many serials and many albums to hear. There are many things. For each and everything you have to make payment. That is, you have to just click on it. It will ask for a payment. You have to give a credit card details. So automatically it is done. That's how it is. Where the service is provided? The service is provided during the travel. You are starting in Delhi. You are starting in Delhi and you are going to Bangkok. Okay. Somewhere during the travel, the service is provided. Whether service tax is payable. See what they are giving. See the first scheduled point of departure of that conveyance for the journey. What is the first scheduled point of departure? India. Okay. Suppose if it is India, Delhi, Dubai, US. Okay. Delhi, Dubai, US. You are not watching the video for India to Delhi. That is Delhi to Dubai. It's the same flight. Okay. It's the same flight. Or it may be a connecting flight, single ticket. Single ticket, it is a connecting flight. You are getting down there in Dubai and you are entering into another flight. In that flight, so you thought of, why should not I watch some Arab movie? Okay. So you watch some Arab movie. For that you have made some payment. Okay. Now, taxable? Yes. What is the first point of departure? First point. India. Service tax is payable. Okay. See this. See this illustration. It's a single ticket. There is no stopover from Mumbai to Delhi. I told you two rules. Rule number 11 and 12. Rule number 11 and 12. Rule number 11 is normal transportation. Is normal transportation. In that case, we have to see the place of origin. Embarkation means place of origin. Disembarkation means place of destination. Okay. Embarkation means place of origin. See, Mumbai to Delhi. Mumbai to Delhi. What is the place of provision of service? Mumbai. Mumbai, Delhi, Jaipur. Mumbai. Mumbai, Delhi, London and again Delhi, London. Mumbai. Delhi, London, New York, London, New York. First point, Delhi. Delhi, London, New York, Delhi. New York, London, Delhi. New York will become the place of provision. In this case, it's a round trip. You have started New York, London, Delhi, Mumbai, Delhi, London, and again back to New York. New York. First place. Delhi, Jammu, Delhi. Delhi. Had it been Jammu starting place? A place of provisional service is in Jammu.